this is video number 1 documenting the pre-production of our arcade cabinet.
Clearly we're working hard.
The Troge arcade, yeah, I mean we can see we've got snacks and there's music over there, and, but we're still talking about it, so this counts.
Yes, this counts.
So we're gonna let's just get the brainchild of where this all started. Then we'll start this all with this installment.
Wow. Where did it start? It started when I first found out about MAME, the arcade game emulator. That was an awesome day. Very unproductive. I got nothing done that day besides playing games. But then I kind of played with, front ends and how you can make a computer look like an arcade machine. And then I saw a few videos on that people have built their own. So I just started using my drafting skills and my, geometry and trigonometry skills and put them to work. Started basic drafts, and over the course of a year, have my final drafts now.
We've reached our kind of standard quitting time. We usually try to finish up on these weeknights at around 10:30, and of course it's past that now. But we did do some things, and we always pat ourselves on the back. So one thing is we did get, as you saw what Ryan talked about earlier, we did have the bigger television in here. We got that level. We had some problems with it not being quite straight. So we figured that out, and then we also figured out what the how these buttons and joysticks are actually going to fit. We tried to reward ourselves with a little bit of extra entertainment, like we always do, either playing video games inside, and particularly this time what we did was we were very fruitful with our shopping at the Goodwill today. We picked up this TV. It is a 27-inch, sort of a flat screen type CRT Sony Trinitron. This thing has composite, S-video, all kinds of inputs. It's in decent condition. The case of it is shows some wear, but overall the picture, you can't beat it for that kind of a TV. It's in good condition. $2. $2 at Goodwill, and those speakers that you see on either side of it. These really nice Logitech speakers that Ryan found. And next to it, we have some of the existing media systems. Obviously, my old Super Nintendo. My new old PS2, which is what I bought it used, that's why it's new old. And then the failed HD DVD player, that format that died, but it still works really nice. All these things, as courtesy of Ryan, are all now wired into the back of this TV in here. And as you can see, we've got some chairs. We're starting to kind of settle in a little bit. We're getting to the new phase of everything, so we're putting this all together and envisioning what it's going to be like. This should be like a little mini fun place to be. And we'll check back in with you when we're ready to start wiring things. We got to get the iPack, which is a big piece. Well, it's not a big piece. It's actually a small piece, but it's a big piece of how this will work. It's what makes the magic happen between the controls, the computer, and the monitor. And then, of course, we got our decorations, so we got to get our marquee and paint it all up. So that's what you'll be seeing in upcoming episodes. And until next time, hopefully we'll have something else for you.
We're here in the garage with Jamie.
We're getting closer and closer. So this is a really cool part. We get to actually drill the holes for our the buttons that Ryan just got from X Arcade, and so you can see kind of how impressive this is. We just started off a little bit from this side on each one, and then we're going to flip it over and you'll be able to see the outline of where everything goes. And there's a preliminary drawing of what this is going to look like that Ryan came up with his awesome drafting skills. So, should I do it?
Go for it.
Alright, let's see what this is going to do. Alright, there's one.
First hole.
Well, I guess I don't really need to see that, but here we go. There we go. And what's really great is that you get these cool things after you're done. And you can like stick them in your eyes, you know, like, oh, I got sawdust man. Alright, so we don't want to do that. And check that out. And we'll be joining you shortly, showing you some more of this with the buttons actually in place before we prime and paint this sucker.
Oh, hey there. This is the arcade machine. We're just dropping in some buttons to see how it's going to look when we lay it out. We're just dropping in some of the coin up and 1-player, 2-player buttons. This is a micro switch, and this is really the whole heart of the buttons. See how this little red thing goes down and clicks when I tap it? How they work is that this button, which is just a cylinder, and then a little cylinder on top. Inside there's a spring pushing this up, which is why it comes back up. When I push it down, that pushes down. See how there's those little feet? Now, if we attach this like such, it's now upside down. Jamie did it. Okay, if we attach this as such, that's not right either. There we go. If we attach this, son of a... How did I do this before? Or is this not the right one? Oh. Cut.
No, I say we keep rolling.
If we attach this as such, now these are, it fills the holes on this side, plugs, and now when I push this down, it pushes our trigger. Gives you that satisfying click sound. So now, when it'll be in there, and you're good to go.
Nice.
These are not exactly as high as they are. This is just an approximate to give you the idea. But this is the basic layout. We chose a fat diamond shape, so that we could have, 1, 2, 3, 4 type thing, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So that way you can access all the buttons with one hand without really stretching or reaching, whatever you got to do. Also try to keep it a comfortable distance, but close enough so that way you can play with efficiency. Other than that, I mean, look at it. It's boss. We've got, all the edges are rounded and everything is all smooth, and we're trying to get these holes, covered up. And then, oh, that's right. We have a bigger TV now. We decided to put the big Panasonic in here just because, well, bigger is better. Yeah. So now we have this big, what is it, 27-inch?
Yes.
27-inch screen in here with, so especially when you play your vertical games, it'll be a little bigger, it'll be a little better. And, I mean, we have plenty of space for it. I mean, the thing's huge. So I think this is a good layout of our stuff here. So that when you're playing, you're seeing every bit of the action. We're here with the expert painter himself, Jamie Lara. Rocking out with this awesome black paint.
That we got for so cheap. Now I'm dripping a bit, but not too bad. It took me a while to get my painting chops back, but I'm hitting full force here. Making this sucker black. I see an arcade machine and I want to paint it black. Yeah, see what I did there? Rolling Stones. Thank you. It's nighttime at my house. Here's the garage where we've been doing all the work. Let's just go in here and check things out a little bit. So I did clean up in here a little bit. It's a lot neater. I got room for the bike, as you can see, but a lot of the construction, you know, we had a lot of wood, so there it is piled up over here. We've been able to clean up a little bit and make things look neat. Swept the floor really nice. You know, kids can actually walk out here a little bit. But you know, just your average garage for the most part. And now, of course, we'll take a walk over here and we'll see what the.
What's up, guys?
Oh my gosh, this is really starting to look like some awesome. What? How can that look? This looks like the garage. This looks awesome. What is this now? What is this madness? You must explain.
Welcome to the grid. This is our home arcade, game room, man cave, hangout, escape from everyone else place. What was originally a storage unit area room is now something cooler than that. Tonight's work, we got the accent painting mostly done on the machine with a Tron Legacy style. So that way it's got these, you know, the outlines around and how it's got like a grid purpose to it. Kind of like the actual suits from the characters in Tron. We also ghetto rigged, I guess, our own lighting unit. This was originally a stand-up light you'd see like on the ground, you know, with a a freestanding light, where you'd have the 3 lights at the top and you'd point out forever. Well, we said, to hell with that, we're going to make our own better one. And that's exactly what we did. We took the top portion of it where it has the 3 lights, drilled little holes, put in our eye hooks, and you know, put a little chain and put in our lights. We decided.
How much was that?
Let's see. The light itself was like $5. The chain was like $2. The little hooks were like $2 for the whole setup. So
For about $10, we got custom track lighting.
Yes. Yes, and we decided to go with the low power 25 watters in the sides. We probably usually have this one off. I don't know, maybe we're not.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah, we like the, and then the blue light gives the accent light, and it just really brings the room together and makes the stuff on here, the accent paint, really pull out.
Yeah.
Also, one of the things, you know, we haven't talked about this one, music. We decided to bring up the big system, well, the big, you know, speakers. Down here, now if you can see that, we have these big Sony, you know, speakers sitting on the floor, and so, you know, with this floor, it actually, the bass shakes the floor. You can feel it when you really pump it up high. So it sounds excellent, and then being on the floor like that, it's like the music's just surrounding in the room, not just like little speakers, you know, blaring out. It's just like encompasses the room in music. So it's pretty cool.
So things are coming along.
Oh yeah.
Not quite there yet. We don't have our inner workings yet, and the TV's not even in still. But that's because we're doing such nice touch-up work and getting it all looking pretty.
Oh yeah, and that's courtesy of, you know, Jamie over here, our cameraman in this video.
And we are going to try our hand at doing some accent painting for the buttons, joystick, and what have you on the top before we cover this, probably with polyurethane to make it nice and durable. And then we've got, my wife might be doing some custom side art for us that's in that vein of Tron, so we'll kind of expand on that. And we'll be getting our marquee happening soon, so be looking out for that. And that's where we're at. We've got this thing. We still got a mess around, but that's just kind of what, you know, it's a working space. But soon,
everything's glowing in blue.
yeah, so everything's blue, and over here it looks almost reddish orange, which is kind of cool on camera. But yeah, so we'll check back in with you guys later.
Later.
All right.
Are we rolling?
We are rolling.
the grid, a digital frontier. I tried picturing clusters of information as they move through the computer. What do they look like? Ships? Motorcycles? Or the surface like freeways? I kept dreaming of a world I thought I'd never see.
Troj, am I to build the perfect system?
Yeah!
Let's power this thing up.
We are powering up the arcade machines. This is August 2nd, 2012.
Wait, August 2nd?
April. Yeah, April.
It didn't take us that long.
It's April 2nd, 2012. We're here with the arcade machine. It's not exactly detailed yet, but
As you can see,
this is our, this is pretty ghetto right now, but we have this is our run up. So I'm gonna sneak back here and find the power button. Maybe. Somewhere.
yeah, he called it right when I hit record.
Yeah.
I can't see a damn thing through this. Okay, there it goes. It needed to auto iris there. Oh, now it's starting to do some scan stuff. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
It wants to. It's trying so hard to resolute. Oh snap! All right, Troj, walk us through it. What are we doing now?
All right.
Now, should our controls work already, or do we need mouse or what? Oh my gosh! Look at that. That's pretty sick. This is the first time we've ever actually tried it with that. I mean, just right off the bat. Oh my God! He did it! The button worked.
Yes. So now it's the fun part. It has to update the game list. So this is going to take like a year and a half. So
Oh.
we're going to pause again.